And that means it's time for your weekly Halo joke. Crawler, what do you get if you stick a brute with a grunt? You
I
get a
don't know,
brute.
Josh.
What?
You get a,
Please call us at your earliest convenience.
Now, show me what you can do.
What was that?
it's a good thing you have all the passwords to do stuff. 'Cause otherwise, I don't know why we keep you around. I really don't.
We need
You get a brute?
We need a.
Hey, my quick Halo joke Google search says, what do you get when you stick a grunt with a brute?
We don't want to hear it again.
You get the brute. All right. I didn't
don't
understand it.
get
I
it.
thought maybe you guys would get it. You know,
Oh
I
my
don't know.
God.
It's the Halo Infinite podcast, episode 20 something.
Three.
I just
23.
looked
Are we
at
in
it.
20s?
23. Yeah, baby.
Really?
3,
Oh,
baby.
Yeah. Can you tell I've been listening to Limp Bizkit this week? Everything's like higher pitched, like, yeah. Got the dad vibes.
DJ Lethal, let's go.
Yeah, DJ Lethal.
It's off to a great start. Off to a great
Dude,
start.
it's
Wow.
like we're back in the like late 90s, early 2000s. The Matrix is coming out, Halo's coming out.
I was
Limp
in a
Bizkit
crib.
Put out albums like
I don't remember that. I was in a crib.
Children.
all right. Yeah, it's past your bedtime. Anyway, here we are. Jump into our Discord, Halo Infinite Podcast, link in the description. We'd love to have you come hang out with us. There's been a ton of people joining recently. Everybody's getting so excited for the game. We even played a little bit of Halo Master Chief Collection this week. So, Johnny, how are you?
I'm feeling good. I had a couple adult beverages tonight, so
You're old enough for those?
I'm loose. Don't rat me out, dude. That's not cool.
He's like, don't worry. I drove up to Canada. It's legal there. Good. Good. Mule, what's up,
15's
buddy?
drinking age, right? 15's drinking age.
That's Germany.
Yeah.
You see over the bar, you can drink there.
Yeah. I need a weapon after seeing that Halo campaign today. Ooh, spicy.
Oh, I'm excited. I haven't seen anything. So, Crawler, what's up, buddy?
Hey, how's it going? Crawl coming at you. Right, Forza's been my thing this week, but I'm watching all the first look stuff, and it's looking good. We got the Monday event. I think we're gonna see more. The internet's ablaze with Google countdown saying Halo comes out on the 15th. Have you guys seen that?
Oh my goodness.
There's like countdown timers going if you Google when it comes out, and it says Monday the 15th. So we'll see. Who knows?
Yep. And
Early
The very-
access. that
they
early
probably
access.
have ads on those pages, and it's working. So props to them. Props to them. So yeah, I got to point out Joel Mead in the comments here said, listeners, don't make a girl a promise you can't keep. Like, he's like, are we gonna start on time? Are we starting on time? Bringing the Halo quotes. So I love
Also,
it. So
I need to call a crawler out real quick.
Oh, okay.
I know it's not a Forza podcast, but it's Forza. It's not Forza. Big fan.
I thought it was Fortnite.
No, that's Johnny's game.
Oh,
I just
They
add
have,
letters into things. I don't really care.
They have a Fortnite mode in Forza.
Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's soon to be in Halo.
Number one victory royale. Right?
Sorry, I derailed this. What are we talking about today?
Oh God! All right.
Well,
here's-
we got
here's
some
B-roll.
campaign to look at. Let's take a gander over yonder at this B-roll here. So from IGN, I've not seen this. So this is all
Oh, dude. So we should do a reaction video of you watching this for the first time.
Okay, should we go full screen? Like,
Yeah, I actually haven't seen it either.
okay.
What? You guys call yourselves Halo fans?
Hey, I'm
I
already
had
sold. They
plans,
don't
okay?
have to sell me anything. I'm already buying it, right? Like I'm cool experiencing it for the first time. Oh.
Did you just
That's
audibly
old
go,
footage. We've seen
"Aw,
this."
That's
When he
That
got the
was-
weapon from the dead guy.
that was sad. All
Yeah.
right, this is going to be another topic of great debate as the Infinity disappeared there. So
Yeah. This kind of felt kind of emotional. This whole part when he gets like his new AI, like when you're going through and watching the trailer here, and they kind of talked about it. It felt like very emotional for Chief because like the way he just stood there looking at her, and like I don't know, it just hit me in the feels a little bit, man, when I saw that part.
And the way the weapon's talking, it sounds like the big fight that happened on Zeta Halo happened 6 months ago. Because she's like, I haven't seen anybody in 6 months, and then you show up and you're liberating these forward operating bases, and more Marines come in when you do that, but they're captured and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah,
So, I mean, it looks, and this is the first boss fight they talk about more.
yeah. They
What
they
weapon
called
is
them like
that? What was
dungeons.
that weapon?
They said there's a bunch of weapons that they were showing in the trailer that they haven't seen before, but that one looked really cool. I mean, there was no Prometheans, they said,
Yeah, thank God.
and they said there was a mention of the flood, but they didn't see anything with the flood. So, but yeah, I'm pretty like this part right here, dude, is when it hit me in the feels. Like when he was getting the weapon, it was just like, dude. But
Yeah,
like
and-
this part's like supposed to be like they called them like almost like dungeons, like almost I would think like Destiny Strikes maybe.
I like that. Like let's do it. There's Spider-Man Chief just chilling out.
Dude,
Wait, he didn't have a grapple hook at the end of 5. What the heck?
Yeah, his armor magically morphed too. That's the thing that's always happened.
Always
Like,
happened. Yep.
Yeah, like
Wait, is
how
this
do you
our
upgrade
boy?
his armor? Well, it was-
Escarum or Escharum?
Lethal's gonna come after you. Watch out.
I know
Apparently
something you
they
can
said
shave
it
your
in the
Escarum
trailer.
with.
yeah.
I got something you can shave your Escarum with if you need.
Oh,
Wow.
but yeah, man, dude, Joel, yes, that was like when he said, "I need a weapon." I was like, "Yes!" And he was like, "It's enough." I was like, "Yes, Chief, let's go, baby."
Let's be
But I
honest.
love-
They could have handed him a toothpick. He would have been like, "It's enough."
Yeah, right. It's like what do you call it? What was it? Chronicles of Riddick. He's like, "I'm gonna kill you with a teacup." Yeah, it's
Well,
like
They talked a
Yeah.
little bit about the map in this one and how it's kind of a guided experience. Like the map that you're put on initially, you get kind of the GTA 3 treatment where the bridge is out and you can't get to a different island pretty much. And as you progress, they're going to add bridges, and eventually when you have everything unlocked, you get the Wasp to fly around a little bit. So it's kind of definitely getting you're on an island GTA 3 style where it'll eventually just open up as you go. But
Dude,
I also kind of get like ODST vibes a little bit, where it's you get to wander around kind of doing what you want, and then when you're going to initiate a story beat, it's not going to necessarily cue a cutscene. Well, it might cue a cutscene, but like how ODST, you had to go to a specific spot and initiate a memory. I think more so on this, the overworld, like the surface is your overworld where you just get to kind of sandboxy play around a little bit. But then the missions take place more in these Forerunner structures inside the ring.
Yeah, I love that it's semi-open world. Like that really stoked me because like you can just kind of adventure and get these cores they talk about later on to like upgrade your stuff. But yeah, when they're showing the map, like right here, I love that they have it where it's like sectioned off so that maybe like future DLC, since it's going to be a live service game, will be expanding those areas. I think that was a really smart way to do that. So that way you have enough time to like explore these areas, kind of get familiar with it. And then they'll be like, oh, look, here's a new area you can go to now.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
never gotten campaign DLC. That would be kind of interesting.
It's like Halo Breath of the Wild.
Dude, it makes me think of Far Cry a lot. Like watching this, it
This
looks
does look a lot like Far Cry. Yeah.
yeah. And,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I love
especially
the
with
Far Cry
liberating
stuff.
especially with liberating the bases. I think, I mean, that's definitely the vibe I got when they first showed off liberating the bases.
Yeah, but
What
I
was
mean,
that?
it's,
What was that menu they just showed? Like
So
you just
so as you liberate those forward operating bases, you get valor, and it's pretty much how you become more powerful in the game. So as you get more valor points, the unlocks at the bottom get more progressive, so you can progress further in that system. So you
Yeah,
can
they call
call
them
in
Spartan
more back. You
cores.
can have backup from Marines, or you can have a power weapon called in, or a vehicle, or whatever. So, and you can spawn stuff at those forward operating bases, and they become, as you liberate them, they become fast travel points. And then they have that like fabricator that you can make stuff there and then take with you.
yeah, yeah. The Spartan cores are stuff that you have to like find that help you like upgrade your grapple and your thrust and things like that. You'll get in the game. So I'm pretty stoked because they actually kind of showed off like the scan feature right here, which is going to be pretty cool. I think that's kind of cool. This right here is a little bit like Mass Effect. There's like a scan feature in Mass Effect to kind of look around the area. So I love that they're kind of bringing all these really fun elements together. Because it looks like just from watching this that it's going to be something that's going to be supported for like quite a long time as far as like campaign stuff. And
this might
Getting some Metroid Prime vibes is also
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well, right? Like that whole scanning element is great.
yeah,
this might be unpopular opinion, but I actually am excited to play this by myself. Kind of just take my time to explore and not have to, live by my partner's rules.
I'm excited every week to come back and talk with you guys, because I feel like we can have different experiences on the surface on
Yeah.
how we tackle things, but then the story beat is going to be the same for all of us, but it's going to be different ways that we experience the overworld, which will be exciting.
Joel Mead says, "What if Deadlock has 0 Spartan cores on him? Ultimate burn."
dude.
He's not dead, he's captured.
Oh, dude, and that gun they showed off right there was
That's a new
really
one.
cool.
Yeah, that's a new one. It's like it's like the charge sniper rifle or whatever, but it's a pistol shot that does like exponential damage as you shoot more, or something like that.
Oh, there. He's just
There's a Spartan core
found
in
a
a
Spartan
box.
core. That wasn't
Yeah.
on a dead Spartan. You guys like
That wasn't a dead Spartan, Lethal. You're lying to us.
Yeah, it was just basically they're searchable or findable things
Yeah.
in some
Maybe
of
that
these.
was- Maybe that was his
Dungeons.
lunch. That was that
Yeah.
Spartan's lunch.
Here,
And
have Mjolnir armor for your
Yeah.
lunch.
I wonder if we're gonna be able to customize Chief, like how he looks.
I don't know.
I would just make him look like Halo 5 Chief.
I mean, I really do think that if
Make him look like Locke, honestly.
jeez, Josh.
Josh is enjoying this because he can see all of our faces, and you guys
Yeah.
can't, and we can't even see each other's faces. And Josh just gets to see all of us shake our heads at him.
Yep, I have absolute power.
But dude, I feel like they're gonna miss the mark a little bit if you don't have a way to customize a Spartan, like other than multiplayer. Like I feel like I'm hoping the way they do this is this main campaign will be Chief, and then he'll have to set out like on a bigger mission or something. Maybe the flood comes back or something like that. And it's like, all right, Spartan ops, like let these Spartans that are here take over, run these dungeons and these missions and things like that to kind of fight off the banished. Like, I think that would be super cool if they did something like that. That way we could have like our own customized, Spartans in the world running around together when they bring co-op campaign together and just, wreck some of these bosses. I think
Yeah.
it'd be really cool,
I kind of like
Like-
what you had talked about last week, Mule, where it's like maybe the overworld has some multiplayer type menus to it where we can once that gets added into the game for like firefight or something like that, there's a queue point that we can go on the map and meet up together, be customized, be whatever, but it's still some kind of social aspect area that we can go into.
Yeah. I mean, if they don't somehow make this social in some component with the campaign, I feel like they're going to miss the mark. But it looks like they will eventually. Like, so I'm hoping that maybe the reason why they're not doing co-op at first is because they do want you to experience it like a single player campaign.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're going to open it up to where, you have, Spartan Academy there.
Well, the easy way to do it is take us back 6 months to the war that happened with the weapon, and those are our cores that we're picking up with Chief.
Yeah.
If we don't, not necessarily our cores, but maybe other NPCs that we, that we've run into, or something like that. So they've really set themselves up well by leaving all of this empty story right at the beginning of the game. They're like, why'd this happen? Oh, don't worry, we're gonna tell you. Right? That would be the hope.
Like we don't know anything about Cortana.
And that's kind of how ODST played out. Is like it had all happened, and it was all flashback.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very, very, very hopeful. I mean, I'm just so surprised that the guy from Fortnite is getting such an extensive game. Like, it's just, it's so mind blowing to me. Like, so mind blowing.
They better put the Hot Wheels, Warthog in there somehow, so you can do that emote.
You just drive around on a little mini Warthog.
Do we know if there's going to be emotes in the game or anything like that?
In multiplayer there is for sure, as far as just the
the intro and the outros, I think.
Well, the intro, is that going to be customizable? Because we haven't gotten to see anything of that yet.
They could,
I don't know,
make money off of it, so probably.
Yeah.
Okay. I do have a question though. Help me understand a little bit. We were told that the battle pass is not experience based, right? It's challenge based. Why are Pringles giving us 2 XP boosts?
There was XP boost, like that's how Mule got so far ahead of us.
Yeah, there's two things. There's the battle pass tier.
It just amplifies your XP that you get. But
so you just
still,
you go through the battle pass.
So
faster.
battle pass strictly is challenge. Is that right?
Challenge and XP, I think.
And the level is nothing more than XP. Your level can go up, and that's it.
I think
There's
so. I mean, that's how it usually works in other games. Like Apex, you have a player level, and then you have a battle pass level.
In my mind, I'm thinking like Master Chief Collection, right? Where your level's only in ranked, other than your little symbol, right? You've got that symbol on the side that continually goes up. So yeah, I guess they are doing it the same way.
You can go back to screen share here because IGN did break it down a little bit.
For the battle pass?
Yeah.
Wait, did that say you could only have one battle pass active at a time?
Yeah,
that's correct.
You have to choose which one you're working on.
Yeah. So, like, if you missed last season's, you can start on last season's if there's stuff you didn't.
But you can't have both going at the same time.
No.
Well, now I'm going to be living on a diet of Butterfingers, Rockstar, and Pringles. So, just want you guys to know.
So there's going to be death animations. We got death animations.
I mean, they had that. They had that in Halo 5.
Flaming skulls.
Oh, Flaming Skulls, dude.
Wait, wasn't Halo 5
the last one?
Wasn't Halo 5 the assassinations, not death animation?
Well, that's kind of what I meant.
Are coming, but I don't know if they're gonna. Are they going to be in it?
They're not out yet. So now there's different death animations. Is that what you guys just said?
That's what it looks like. If you look at the top row,
this one right here,
that thing, yeah.
Can we have a death animation where I fly like through the air? Like if Josh like melee'd me, that would be amazing. Or like a Josh butt grenade animation if I die, like where you just drop a butt grenade right on top of your butt.
I think that needs to be a medal. You know, you got butt grenade. You got butt.
Dude.
So as for here, hold on. As for other rewards, we can expect that out of pass. We'll see death effects. So
death
so
effects.
that's talking about like grunt birthday party and things like that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, so
back to-
you're-
yeah.
Your body
No.
can
New armor
burn. It
effect.
can maybe a little nade could fall out right by your ass and then it blows up so that it was
Yeah.
you were betrayed by Josh.
Well, in
Specific kicks
MCC,
look
you
like
could
Noble
get the
Team,
birthday.
so Emil's helmet's coming back probably.
If there is anybody at 343 that listens to this podcast, please put in a Josh Butt Grenade medal. I will do everything in my power to earn it, whatever it is.
There might be people out there listening to it. I mean, we're like number 70 on the charts right now. So
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like there's no dancing.
yet,
So there'll be no flossing.
If I
Master
can't
Chief.
floss, this game is
this game's trash.
it's
Unfinished game.
dead game.
Oh,
It's already dead.
that's funny. Every time
How do
Josh,
you get the samurai armor? What's that? Where's
That
it?
is, I don't know if they talk about. Oh, there it is.
It's the big.
You're just reading ahead of me,
no.
Johnny. You're just reading ahead of me. Stop.
I'm a speed reader. Okay.
yeah.
Lethal's just now realizing I've gone off the deep end. Like, we're 24 episodes into this, 23 episodes into this. You're just now realizing it.
Yeah. I mean, it's everything I've seen so far. I don't have like anything that gives me like any like heartburns or anything like that. It all looks like it's going to be like really good, man. Like I really feel like Halo could potentially, like, you guys know me, I play a lot of different games and I get gamer ADD, but I feel like Halo Infinite is really going to pull me in, man. Like I feel like it's really going to pull me in, and I'm hoping like with these cosmetics that we're looking at on the screen, like that's going
I
to
like
keep
the
me in the
shoulders.
game. Dude,
Yeah.
it looks amazing.
I
Shoulders
mean,
are
just
cool.
Emil's whole kit is so
what's
cool.
what's the last thing? Like it's
Which
just
one?
a ball of fire.
That's probably
Probably for
that's
the
the death animation.
yeah.
That's the
Is it
helmet.
back bling?
What if he? Oh, it could be
It-
back bling.
Maybe.
That's
What
interesting.
if that's what you
But
could
the-
turn your grenades into?
Dude, they got George on there too, though. I want a George.
So this is only how many rewards? Like
That's
100 plus rewards to earn is what it says.
This is a weekend's worth.
That's 15 right there.
so we still got 85 that they haven't shown.
Yeah, I mean,
Lots.
Halo 5 had a ton too, but some of them were
85
like,
plus.
you know.
Okay. Sorry, Crawler. You know what they are? It's 85 shaders, and we're all
Yeah.
gonna be happy with
Yeah,
it.
It's gonna be gun skins and
Oh, I wanna
charms.
see a flaming gun skin. That would be cool.
Yeah.
yeah, it looks good, man. Like all of it looked really good. So it's. I'm hoping this will keep us like the way they're setting it up, man. It just sounds like they've really listened to a lot of people talk about feedback from games like Destiny, and other live service games where they're going to be able to flesh it out and give you enough of a trickle to keep you interested in the PvE and the PvP.
Yeah.
And then you have Forge that'll come out eventually and all that.
I'm just glad it's all unified. And when you unlock a piece of armor and you put it on your character, you know you're going to look like that because
Oh
in
my God, yeah.
MCC, it's like, what game is this for? And
Yeah.
then, like,
which
Yeah.
menu, which of the 6 character menus do I have to go into to make sure I equip it? It's kind of
Yep.
a pain in the ass.
The new season, like season 8,
The stuff is
you
cool.
have to get the helmet like 3 different times, so you have it in Halo 3, Halo
Oh.
Reach, Halo.
Ugh.
What?
I
Yeah,
wish
so
they would just.
I'm
unify
excited for
that
that.
a
I'm
little
excited for
bit.
that.
Yeah.
Keeps you playing. Speaking of playing, MCC, Crawler got banned for quitting matchmaking.
Yeah.
For the
He-
game quit me.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't actually quit. I'm just giving him crap. But
I
so we
rage
jumped
quit.
in and we did the first mission of
Preloading
Halo
in.
3 on Legendary, and happened to remember where all the skulls were. So we were racking up all these diamond achievements. That
I
were
got
like,
carried.
And
I didn't know where the skulls were.
And we hit the par score too, which I was surprised that we did.
right.
We
Yeah,
we weren't like going out to like mainline the campaign or anything. We were dicking around.
Yep.
And
we were just having
got-
fun.
Yeah, we popped like 8 achievements by the end of that, I think.
Yeah, it was a good time. So
They were all Diamond Bees, and nobody has played that game.
No, well, because it was so broken. The game
yeah,
is so
it was
broken.
rough.
I mean, I feel like every time I get an achievement in MCC, it's Diamond.
It's Diamond.
Like,
It is. It is.
Yeah. Yeah, it that's not, you're not wrong. But it was good to go back. It was good to go back and play some Halo 3. Like I Lethal says he wants to watch me play Lasso. I think I had to play Lasso to get some of the achievements back on the back on the older games. I think it was a requirement, and it's brutal. It's brutal. I mean, there were times I remember when we first, I was playing relatively cautious while we were doing the legendary campaign, and like I don't remember if it was Johnny or Crawler, but they went a little ways ahead of me, and you just saw Jackal snipers, and it was like, hey, they're snipers. I'm
Dead.
like, I'm getting the message like get to safety. So
the checkpoints are very forgiving in
And
that
you
game.
respawn super quick in Halo 3.
Yeah.
Too.
yeah, yes, yeah. So, but yeah. So where do we go from here? Like I'm in this mode where I'm like, I didn't even watch that trailer stuff because I'm like, I'm sold, right? Like I'm sold. My hype doesn't need to be any higher. You know what I mean? But it all looks awesome. After watching it, I'm even more excited. But we still got like a month. Like
less than a month. Less than a
Yeah.
month. And then
I-
on Monday when they announced the early access,
Dude,
coming out on Monday.
Can you imagine the response if they do that? Like that would be insane.
I'd be insanely happy, all right, because I'd pay whatever it takes. I'd buy
Yeah.
one of these collector's editions that Crawler just pulled up.
So this popped up on my timeline today on Twitter, and it's kind of weird because lots of people have been asking about the Infinite Collection that we all were talking about last week when it dropped on a random Wednesday night at like 8:30 from Walmart and sold out immediately. Walmart's limiting it to 10,000. Like this is the original. It's got Xbox and 343's logo on it and all that kind of stuff. It's apparently not official. Each of these these retailers are putting together this unofficial quote unquote collector's ultimate edition, and it's not endorsed. Well, I don't know if it's endorsed by 343, but I mean their logo's on it, so kind of, sort of, maybe, I don't know, but it's not enough. They don't have any. I think this is a non-answer to placate people until Monday. Something's got to happen on Monday.
Something. At least a collector's edition announced or something.
It's their version of GameStop gives you pins for your Switch game, and Best Buy gives you your Steelbook, right? Like,
but this time you gotta spend $170 to find out.
Yep.
And it's getting review bombed because nobody can get it. Like,
yeah, I mean, I feel like this is his response was like a PR kind of spin. Like,
yeah, it's a non-answer because they can't say anything.
Yeah, you can't say anything. This was probably supposed to be revealed on Monday,
No, this is Walmart's thing. I don't think this is.
Yeah, I mean, this to me does not make sense. Like, why are you letting retailers be the ones that are promoting like bundles? Like, you need to have something together.
Have they ever done? Never done this before, right?
Where it's
Like,
not been their official thing,
like an unofficial collector's edition.
I mean, there's been those. The closest thing I can think of is Walmart kind of already does this, because don't they have like a Legend of Zelda like fan box or whatever for like $40 that has like socks and a shirt and some other crap in there?
Target has them too. Yeah, there's lots of these kind of things.
So I mean, this is just a more high-end thing. I feel like the box stores, especially with this game, and this is probably in some kind of contract, the box stores feel left out because all the diehards would want this, first off, but already have the game. So this is a way for them to sell the game quote unquote, because the game is packaged in with this set. But that's the only way we are going to go buy the game, because I'm not going to go buy the $60 version of the plastic cart with
Not when I play on PC.
This is the olive branch to retailers for Game Pass, right?
Yeah.
That's essentially what this is. It's like, yo, we'll let each retailer have their own, like, we're behind you. We're gonna support it. We're gonna, obviously they're gonna make 343 Xbox. They're gonna make their money
because
off
they
of
have
it.
to buy the disc from them, and then if they are making officially licensed stuff, if it is or not, they got to pay the licensing royalties on it.
Oh yeah, yeah. But it's that olive branch to appease retailers for everything, so that they can keep their systems in the stores, right? Not that there's any available, but when that happens, going to an all digital world is an interesting thing when it comes to retailers, which are still a vital part of getting the consoles into the hands of the public. Like
this
very
time of
much so.
year, Amazon's sent out they've kind of taken the place of Toys R Us with the Wish catalog or whatever. Target, I got one from Target.
The Sears Wish book.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Toys
I know,
R Us
John.
is
You don't
a
know
better
what
one
Sears is, John, right?
Wait, what's Sears? What's Toys R Us?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
It's the reason we're still talking about video games as adults.
Yeah,
Yep. Oh,
but I mean
jeez.
that's their. Neil completely.
No,
okay.
okay.
He's back. He's back.
Green screen falling down there. Yeah.
Careful.
Well, what I find interesting, like I think people still, even with Game Pass, people still buy these games, because there was a statistic for Forza Horizon 5 that like 1 million people played the early access.
Yeah, so all through. I don't know what Mule did you play it at all?
No, he
Forza?
doesn't like it. He's weird.
No, I hate racing games. They're not.
It has a battle royale in it, Mule.
There's a warthog in
Battle
it.
Royale. There's a battle royale in a racing game. How?
Yeah, there is.
Like,
It
what do you
played
do?
it once.
Who runs into the
drive
most
around-
trees doesn't die. Like,
Kind of.
You drive into other vehicles.
Kind of is not driving to trees, because you go.
I
around
played
getting
Forza
card-
once, and that was enough. It's the same thing every year with just new.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's like COD. It's like the same
it's not.
thing
You're
with
thinking-
new
you're
stuff.
It's a
Like,
motorsport, which is the more
This is the
I'm not gonna
arcade
play it
simulator.
again.
More
But
simulator.
but for this, it's kind of fun, because you go around, get a card drop, and then if you're by somebody, you challenge them to race to a spot, and it's pretty much don't run into trees and get there first, and you eliminate them if you get there first. But it's
But there's a warthog in it.
there is a
There's
warthog.
not only a warthog, but there's a horn that plays Halo music when you
Yep.
when you press it, right? Or the energy shield coming back when you when you press it. So
Or the Windows XP log off sound, which is hilarious.
Look,
Yeah.
I did download it, but I haven't played it.
we
You're
don't
halfway
believe
there. You're halfway there.
Yeah.
it. So it'll be interesting on Monday if GameStop has a bundle, if Best Buy has a bundle, if Target has a bundle. How different are they going to be? My gut feeling is not that different. For example, I have the Wii U Mario Kart 8 Special Edition from Germany from Amazon that came with that version happened to come with the Steelbook, which did not come with the other versions because I got it from Amazon. So the Walmart Steelbook may be what's exclusive to Walmart. Maybe it's, Best Buy's is different. I don't know. I don't think they're going to be like totally different. I don't think there's going to be like the cat helmet in one of them and then the laser sword lamp in the other. That was
All
for,
I know
that
is
was for
I'm
Lethal.
turning off notifications on Monday. I'm not talking to you guys because I cannot spend any more money on this freaking game.
I mean, you could buy me a controller. It has my name on it.
Speaking of that,
117.
mine. Well, I just got charged, so I'm assuming it's gonna be shipping soon.
Who'd you get it from?
GameStop.
The only place you can't. I mean, there's only two places you can get it:
Oh, I see.
GameStop or the Microsoft store.
So I was because I don't. Mine hasn't charged, so I'm checking, but it's still there. The pre-order is still there. So
Yeah, mine
Fingers-
charged. I didn't
fingers
get an email
crossed.
saying it shipped though. So
They won't ship it until it's supposed to come out on Monday, right?
it's supposed to come out on Monday.
yeah, maybe
So
they'll
they'll-
be in store. I can put a few messages out to some of my buddies that work.
I don't
there
have
and
a
see-
Microsoft store anymore around me.
No.
I don't
Maybe
think
it'll be
anybody
in
does.
store at GameStop. You know, Like,
GameStop, yeah.
I'll
You can
see.
go
I got
pick
a
it up.
couple. I got a couple managers that if there's any extra, they'll hold them for me. So
I feel like a lot of the stuff that has been limited stock or seemingly limited stock,
It flows
hasn't
in
been
after
too
the
hard
fact.
to. It
Yeah.
hasn't been too hard to find.
Yeah. I saw Metroid Dread Amiibo in Target this week.
Yeah, they ramped it up. I mean,
Not Animal Crossing cards.
well,
They did not ramp those up.
Well, those people are crazy.
Josh, do you like Nintendo or something?
Wearing a Nintendo
No.
shirt and hat. Johnny, you're wearing Pokemon on your hat. Come on.
Yeah, and yeah, I got to get a green screen so you guys can't see that I'm actually a Nintendo shell plant. You know, I'm here
In
to
the
sabotage.
Yep.
This Xbox show.
Hey, we were calling for Halo on the Switch for a long time, hoping the MCC would somehow get on there. Like, we
Master
wanted
Chief
Master
and
Chief
Smash.
and Smash. Yeah, I wanted to hear the sticky nade fire up and hit Mario on the nose. Like,
You see this? It needs a Halo controller in it.
agreed.
I need it.
Agreed. You need a weapon.
Just
So Crawler
I
was
know.
trying to get me to buy. Speaking of the bad influence we are on each other, like Crawler's like, I'm thinking about pre-ordering the Nerf needle. I'm like, cool, don't need it. Looks awesome. He's like, it also has a digital item for the in-game. I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
you bastard! Why do you tell me this?
And
Now
I
have two of
and-
them coming now. So
Yeah, so I went
no,
and
I'm
pre-ordered
just
it.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
I did go pre-order it, but it doesn't. It's not slated for release until November next year. I didn't realize it's that
the game's
far
gonna
out.
be dead by then.
completely,
Shh, I'm gonna-
completely dead.
We're trying to do a podcast
That
that's
game,
not
that
going to be
game.
dead in a year.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. We'll forgive you. We'll forgive you. But no, it's no joke. That will get me. Like, I don't care. Like, I have.
You can
I
probably
went and
just buy the
found-
code, my guy.
I was gonna say because this
Yeah.
is from my headset, so I haven't redeemed it yet, but I don't even know what it's got, but it's got something in there.
I have multiple of these, enough for each of you guys, because I bought all of them with different characters thinking they'd have something. Nope. All the same code. Like, all the same
But you're
item.
gonna have to
Yes!
open them. You're gonna have to
No,
open
that's
them.
fine. No,
though.
no. I do.
He's
open
got a
these.
nephew to play with him.
I do open them. I actually want to do photography with them. So,
We should have like a couple months down the line. We should really have a show and tell of all the Halo stuff that we had purchased over the past.
dude, I have a
couple
freaking
months.
mantis. I have a mantis sitting next to me.
Like Crawler got the headphones. He hasn't even been wearing them.
Yeah, they're down there somewhere.
Because they're green and probably not as good as the
They're
one he's
they're
wearing.
wireless. I'm hardwired into my everything. I'll use them for Xbox, just Xbox if we're doing that. But they're there. They're there. They look good. They got 117 inside of them. Yeah, I can pull. Them
I saw people tweeting the graphics card today that they were showing. I don't know if they were ordered or sent by Microsoft, but they were getting out into the wild. So it's pretty rad. They've been crushing the marketing. I mean, and if Forza is any kind of an indicator for the hype that we're going to experience in December when this game drops, it's going to be massive. Forza's already at 6 million players. It's setting records.
Yeah.
Right? Because
Well-
Xbox is healthy right now.
And
They're
it's
the healthiest they've been in years.
And it's the most. I mean, Phil Spencer was tweeting about it this weekend. It's the most successful. I don't know if it's the most successful Game Pass launch or Microsoft Studios, like as a conglomerate. Microsoft Studios launch.
It was like 3 times Forza Horizon 4 or something.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was huge.
And I mean, it was they've been doing good promotions with that. They got Football is Life doing promos on TikTok and YouTube and other. I don't know what the. I don't know.
Did they
what
come
the
out on
ad-
PC as well? Like, is Forza
Yeah.
on PC as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I
it's on-
downloaded
it's
it
on,
with Game
it's on
Pass.
cloud.
I even think it's available. I think it's available even on Steam. I think that
Yeah, so-
Microsoft started, and they tweeted today that Game Pass on PC is going to have more control. You're not going to have to launch through their app. You're going to be able to have independent control and where it's saved, how it's saved, what it's doing. I think it opens up mod community stuff potentially for games that aren't going to affect multiplayer stuff. So that's they're moving forward with a lot of good stuff for Game Pass and just
and
gaming in general.
Forza's big, but like Halo is Halo.
Oh yeah, they're going to enjoy their crown for 3 weeks and then it will be taken from them.
But Halo is fighting back from, I mean, it's kind of been a disaster since 4, more or less. Like a lot of people have fallen off, and then Master Chief Collection and 5 were really big hits to the series, right? Like they took a hit. People fell off fast, and just hated Halo 5. Like, and I don't think it's going to be the case this time around. I think we're going to see a lot of people playing this game for quite a while.
So in that preview that Miranda Sanchez did for IGN, she talked about they're not holding your hand if you haven't played Halo. She said there was a lot of good callbacks that you had to kind of understand the franchise to get. So I mean, they're honoring their history because we've said multiple times how this feels like Halo, but it's modernized, and they're wanting to take the franchise forward and really honor what we have experienced back in the 20 years.
Yeah, they needed to, they need to do that.
And kind of speaking of 20 years, it hasn't been that long yet, but or no, it has. Wait,
It's 17 years.
it hasn't. But Halo 2,
17
Halo
years.
2's anniversary was just this last week. And I mean, I know I've talked about it on here before. That was a huge deal for me and my oldest son. Like he was just a toddler. He's like 3 years old, like so excited for Halo 2 to launch. And
younger than your son? Wow.
I rolled over a new year on Xbox Live yesterday because that was the day I got Xbox Live, was Halo 2 launch day.
And probably a lot of people, honestly.
A lot of people.
Mule, was Halo 2 your first Xbox Live game?
No. Like
Rainbow Six?
Were you Mech Assault? Rainbow Six?
Rainbow Six?
I had Halo, or I had Xbox Live since the beginning. So I can't even remember. It may have been.
It was November. It was the year later, I think it was November 20.
I got it immediately, so I don't know.
Unreal Tournament was one of the games that was online right off the bat. I remember, but I didn't have broadband. They had no way of getting DSL to the house I lived in, and cable internet was still new at the time. So, that's crazy how far things have come in just it's wild. It is wild. So, but do you think we're going to see a finish to Infinite like Halo 2, where it was like, I'm finishing this fight and then credits roll?
Maybe.
Like, do you guys remember? I remember sitting on my couch just being like, what in the Empire Strikes Back is going on right now? Like, how is this even? I'm like, okay, there's going to be something after the credits, maybe like DLC. What is going on? How is this the end of the game?
I think 343's plans have definitely pivoted, right? I mean, because I think initially it was, we're going to do another trilogy with 4, 5, 6, and 5 was such a disaster when it came to advancing the story and having people invested in what it was, that a new engine was created, a new starting point was created. I think this is a launching point for them. So yeah, there is the potential that cut it off somewhere. Maybe we get it. Maybe it's DLC, maybe it's add-on kind of stuff. Like maybe it's a new thing. It's all Game Pass anyway. But what if we get an ODST counterpart to Halo 2? where we see what happened before Infinite as what happened on, or even go back even further. We have what's her name from the Academy. That could be DLC stuff if that's not baked into this, like the invasion on New Mombasa, that other invasion, whatever sparked that trailer. There's lots of stuff that we can see moving forward.
For sure. Yeah, they've left everything wide open, and it's really, really cool to see that happen. And it's almost, I feel like doing it that way to a certain extent shows that they're confident, right?
Yeah.
That they're confident that they're going to be able to keep moving forward. I mean, and one of the things that's so cool with the head of Microsoft tweeting and being on board with everything that's happening with the Xbox division, right? Like that. There's always kind of been a little bit of it seemed like a little bit of a disconnect there. Like it was the suit and ties running Microsoft, and now it's like, no, like let's use what's strong in Microsoft with all their operating services and all the different things that they do, because their hands are on so many different in so many different business ventures, that they're like, yeah, let's shore this up and get it where it needs to be. And they're doing that very thing, and it's awesome. And to know, I mean, it's got to feel good, especially for 343, that they're like, I'm sure there were meetings that were like, yo, this isn't going to be make or break. This is going to be keep working this until, like, we're in that era of gaming where it's like, how long did we play Destiny? And it's at times it was like this. Why are we still doing
Why
this?
are we still playing this?
Yeah.
Why are we still doing this? Yet it still had that element of fun when they continued to work on it. And, it's been up and down. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, 343 has shown us that they are scrappy and they will continue no matter what. And now with the backing of Microsoft, like, not that they didn't have it before, but it's like, it's almost like you just kind of get this different vibe. Like when they do their live shows and everything, that there's a small element of hesitancy because they're just like, oh God, what Craig are we going to put out this time? And then, but at the same time, they kind of know that they're like, no, we've actually created something pretty awesome. And we had to take an extra year to get get that polish and do. And if you guys have seen some of the side-by-side stuff, even Chief's armor and everything, like, looks way more beat up and just like he's been through it. And that kind of stuff is exciting. So we have a lot to look forward to.
Yep.
But no leaderboards.
There's the new Craig. There's the new Craig right there. So, hey, I think we're going to put a bow on this one a little bit early. Chat, thank you for being here. We're live every Thursday night at 7:30 Pacific. And then whatever it is in the other time zones.
For Joel, ish.
Yeah, for Joel, it was ish. Yeah, yeah. So remember to jump in the Discord. All the links are in the bio. We love you guys. We're excited to jump into some games with you, and we will see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Later.
Please call us at your earliest convenience.
Now, show me what you can do.